salutations. Maybe I still need to reset because I just installed here a bunch of software I need to run this game. Running UT3, the delisted version, which they have taken out of. They delisted it, it's not for sale anymore. For a long time they're promising that there's gonna come a free version, but that's already 3 years ago or something. Minimum 2.5 years ago. I think it's already 3 years ago, and I'm not seeing it really happening. Yeah, I really don't see it actually happening. The other series completely also erased, you know. So, Unreal 1.
Headshot. Lowest common denominator.
Oops. So we're in a sort of weightless environment, so you have very, very strange controls. You can make really crazy double jumps like this. Yeah. And to be very honest, you know, they say then that stay tuned, because it's gonna still come a new version, but you know, they don't talk about anything, you know. They say it's gonna be Unreal 3, then a free version or something on Steam. That this official one is then, you know, removed, you know. Yeah. Which also, if these guys want to make like, you know, I mean, to make a remaster of this, you know, it's also really not that difficult, you know, especially not by the people who are the makers of the Unreal Engine, you know. Well, it could be because where are the makers of the third Unreal Engine? You know, that's a little bit the problem, you know. These people are not working there anymore, probably. So maybe that they had the idea first of doing this, and then they were like, oh, wait a second, you know. We have then the new Unreal Engine, but are there still people also capable of programming these old engines, you know? I mean, you're not gonna tell me they're gonna do the whole thing over again from scratch.
Killing spree.
5 kills remain.
Double kill.
So yeah, I have the feeling, you know, they already changed a little bit the description in Steam, because first it was like much more information there, and it's just like not available anymore. Going to be available in the future.
Life is weakness.
Stay tuned. Yeah, but the future, what can that be? You know, can be. Oh, where is it? Holy moly! I just crashed myself. And it boggles the mind, you know, this series, you know. I know that the arena shooters are a little bit dead, you know, but nostalgia is a very, very strong rock, you know. So yeah, for maybe for modern people or something, but for the real, you know, die-hard people, you know.
You have won the match.
I think this have so much, had such a cultural influence, you know, and so much people that grew up with the Xbox 360 and stuff, and you know, PlayStation 3, and you know, that is what this game was designed for, you know. It's even available, was also available on PlayStation 4 and even on PlayStation 5. It was, as far as I understood it, a minimum Xbox, you know. But they just, yeah, man, they just in. Was in 2021 or something, that just all of a sudden Epic just said, you know what, we're just gonna get rid of all the Unreals, we don't sell them anymore. And this one was first also offered as a free-to-play. It was saying there in the description, stay tuned, the new free-to-play version coming soon. And now it's only saying stay tuned for coming up in the future. So they're already not telling you anymore that it's for free, you know. So If you're lucky, you still have an old copy or something, you know. I have actually this game in... I have 2 copies on Steam. And I have a physical copy. I have a physical copy, by the way, of all the Unreal games. So there you go. But if you don't have that, you know, I need to really like reinitiate, because I just installed this. And I installed physics, I installed... what was that? Visual Basic... and there was something else that I installed also, and it was actually telling me to reboot, and I didn't do that. That's why I think it's sometimes a little bit breaking when you install that disk. It's not a lot, but sometimes a little bit of a break over there. Holy moly. Go, please. And you know, I also wonder myself, you know, the first was also thought, you know, they never said really remaster, but, you know, I assume, I mean, you know, why do they take this game then offline and then all of a sudden, you know, promising a new version coming, but if it's not a remaster, you know what I mean? Or maybe they're gonna try to incorporate in this one sort of like as in Battlefield, that you you know, and maybe sort of like a Portal, that you then within this one can play the other versions also, Unreal Tournament 1 and 2. You know, maybe the idea is that or something, but as a remaster, you know, I'm not seeing it, you know. I'm not seeing the remaster, you know why? This game looks awesome the way it is, and it's precisely this kind of artwork that I don't think you can even... I think if you start like putting this with very modern graphics and a lot of detail, I think you're gonna take a lot of charm away of precisely what people like about this game. This old school arena shooter, space, sci-fi environment. You know, 2007 Xbox 360, PlayStation 3 era, you know, graphics, you know. Headshot. You know, I'm not... I think you're gonna, if you start like modernizing this, you know, I mean, it can be done, but you need to then keep it really this old school looking art form and designing it, you know. The art direction. I think if you put this looking too modern, then I think it loses the whole charm of the game. See what I think. And it looks, by the way, not bad at all, actually, you know, for a game from 2007.
You have won the match.
Yeah, you need, by the way, to install many things over Visual Basic, a Microsoft C++. You need to install Physics. You need to install OpenAL. That is from to simulate advanced audio extensions, UAX from Sound Blaster. There's a bunch of programs you have to really install, and actually you should even reboot after you do that. I just made a clean installation, but I didn't reboot it. So yeah, it's what was it? Yeah, it was Visual Basic and it was C++ something that needed to install, and then a bunch of other stuff still. Yeah. I don't put it here rotating map. Just gonna play the same map. Yeah, by the way, just running the same local server in the same computer. So there you go.
Play.
To me, it just seems like they just wanna get rid of this, and maybe we get then one like with you. Yeah, maybe that's it, you know, I got it already, that's it. We're gonna probably get like a communist radical left version or something. Then with a lot of woke stuff in it, you know, maybe. And all the multi-kills removed, you know, and then just rainbow-colored unicorns as playable characters, you know. And queer NPCs.
Double kill.
Yeah. Because this is like, you know, the pinnacle of, you know, male masculinity and you know, you know, conservative people who play this, you know, this old shit.
10 kills remain.
Double kill.
That we get like a Unreal Tournament for the modern audiences, you know, where they make a millennial, how do you call that, Gen Z and millennial kind of an offenses, you know, the same ones they make on Twitter, you know, and on Reddit. Sanitized and don't hurt your feelings offenses, you know, very special ones for the modern audience.
Double kill. Multi-kill.
5 kills remain.
Killing spree.
I'm just here, you know, philosophizing a little bit. It just, you know, it just seems to me like they just wanna,
Remains.
almost an ultra kill. They just want to get rid of this. They want to make it disappear, you know, so we can, you know, serve the people the modern slop, you know. I mean, look also to, you know, Call of Duty and Battlefield, what they have done, and many other franchises where they literally, you know, they just turn it into one big rainbow party, you know. And positivity. Now, many Unreal people, fans, they don't like this one too much because they say it's not colorful enough. I kind of disagree with that. I think that
Play.
I think that this one, yeah, it is a little bit more with that Gears of War kind of filter over it, but it's just so period correct, you know. I mean, in 2007, most games look like this, you know. So, you know, I don't understand what people have. I think actually the art direction is really good in this one. Yeah, it is less colorful if you look to, for example, Unreal 2004, you know, or something. But and also 99, UT 99. But you know, it's just it's a product of its time, you know. So. You know, I don't understand why so many people complain about that. I've never had really such a problem here with that it's more gritty looking and you know, a little bit more abstract and yeah, all green color and brownish color and gray color what they've done over here. It's just that's what they did in that time. Go to look almost any game from that time period, and even games that came out way later still look like this. So, you know, I'm not seeing the problem really, but many people have a problem with that. It's also cool that that not all of them, but the gameplay is still exactly the same, you know, except UT 99. That one has already a little bit of a different gameplay, but you know. They still kept the gameplay completely, you know, and it's just awesome art direction they went over here.
Double kill. Killing spree.
Remain.
Double kill. Double kill. Headshot. Multi-kill.
One kill remains.
Headshot.
You have won the match.
Play another map. Game, let me see. Players, vote. Don't I have other maps over here? Okay, just disconnect from here. We'll set up another game, you know. I know. Host the game. We do a death match, and now we'll do. Sanctuary, set them up cycle. You can here just set up next start game. And it runs on a potato today. It really does. But then they've changed also. That's also weird. In Steam, if you go to the page of Unreal 3, you would see that they have kept that the original system specs, the minimum system specs that you used to need for this game. They have the minimum settings. They have highly upgraded. So you need now for the new version that's gonna then come out a way more powerful graphics card. And then recommended is all of a sudden a 7870 and a GTX 1660. And this game, when it came out, those cards, that shit didn't even exist then yet. So they are planning for upgrading this game. I mean, otherwise, why did they all of a sudden hire the system spec? You know, this even runs on 512 megabytes GT 950 and GT 6600 GT and stuff. So you know. That's right, they were really planning of upgrading the graphics over here, you know. But I have the feeling that they a little bit backtracked on that. I mean, you cannot be telling me in a game like this that runs on the Unreal 3 engine, you know.
Mega kill.
Oh my god, that almost the ultra kill. You know, you should wonder yourself, you know. I have the feeling that they first had that intention, and then they started doing it, and then they went like, "Whoa! First of all, we need to upgrade the system specs," and then they thought like, "Maybe we don't really put it anymore free also, because that thing of free they have taken away. That was really standing there in Steam that it would be free, and now that's not saying it anymore." You know, you just start wondering yourself, oh, somebody else has it already. You know? And I think that maybe their intention wasn't the first in the beginning of doing this, but I think that probably also, do you still have people that are around, you know, that know how to work with Unreal 3 engine stuff, you know? Because don't forget something, the latest Unreal engines have optimized and made a lot of things really easy for developers, you know. But in the time that these games were made, you know, you didn't have so much, you know, pre-made tables and, you know, just stock stuff that you can just buy and use, and, you know, it was a very different time, you know. You didn't have so many assets that you could just get access to. You could just buy or download, you know, and not so. I mean, it was a different time, you know. So I think it's going to be way harder to actually do this, you know.
And I look good doing it too.
Not knowing anything about programming games, by the way. I mean, just totally speculating, but.
Double kill.
So many things that got optimized and made really easy in modern Unreal engines. In the old times it wasn't like that for sure. Even what today is also available for information and stuff about the latest Unreal engines and anything you want to know, you know, it's all just really easy available. But I doubt that it's so easy to get all the information you need to create games like this if you talk about engines of 15-20 years ago.
Play.
Game looks awesome. You recognize here this map? This is from UT99 and from 2004. Deck. It's a lovely, lovely map.
Double kill. Multi-kill.
And stay down!
Killing spree.
And I look good doing it too! Lose myself. My hair.
5 kills remaining.
Killing spree.
That's just wrong! Death warrant
Oh god.
and another! Thank you very much! That's one more for the girl!
One kill remains.
Oh god.
You have won the match. Play.
Step aside!
Double kill.
Another! Thank you very much!
Double kill. Killing spree. Double kill.
Better luck next time! That's one more for the girl! my point.
Double kill.
Hold still, damn it!
Double kill. Multi-kill.
5 kills remain.
Killing spree.
And I look good doing it too!
Double kill.
Booyah!
1 kill remains. You have won the match.
Hope you guys enjoyed that. Unreal Tournament 3. I don't even want to say bring it back. Well, bring it back for sale so people can just legally buy it and play it, you know. But I don't know if they should bring it back as a remaster. I think they should leave it just for what it is. Anyway, thanks for watching and listening. Catch you next time.